West Virginia picks up a pair of wins against Kent State and Ohio. And Virginia Tech gets the better of the Mountaineers today. We thank you for joining us from the WVU Coliseum. My name's Eric Little, joined by Tony Honorado today. And Tony, not a bad way to start the season, a delayed season and a shortened season, but still one that West Virginia is glad to have.
Well, no doubt about that. I mean, holy cow, the offseason that they've gone through and everybody trying to prepare for this. I think Coach Flynn probably got what he wanted out of this particular quad in that he was very competitive. They did a nice job with Ohio and with Kent State, and I'm obviously probably disappointed with the ending in terms of Virginia Tech, but I wanted to see where he is competitively with the team that's in the top 10.
Both the veterans and the freshmen were good today. Let's start with the freshmen. A pair of true freshmen started today. Braden Roberts was one for West Virginia. Peyton Hall was the other, and Hall swept all three of his matches.
Yeah, he did a nice job. I thought he was really aggressive all the way from the beginning, and in terms of setting the tone, really having a pace to him, having an attack mentality. I thought he did a nice job in actually all three matches as he worked his way through. He scored some significant points in those matches too.
There you see with wins rather, against Kent State, Ohio, and Virginia Tech. Looking at some of the highlights now from his match against the Bobcats. There he is against the Virginia Tech Hokies, where he took down Jordan Florence. He was stepping in for #1 Mekhi Lewis.
Yeah, and I'm sure that would have been a very different match, obviously, but I think just having the chance to go out and do it was great for him.
So there's the youth. Here comes the experience, and Noah Adams, the #1 ranked wrestler in the country, defending Big 12 champion. It would have been a #2 seed at March Madness last year had that not been canceled because of COVID. He got off to a strong start with a couple wins and then a walkover today.
Well, you know, he's going to have to get used to. In the beginning of last year, he could obviously have an opportunity to sort of sneak up on people in terms of how good he had become. This year, that is not going to be the case. They're going to know who he is from the very beginning. And he's going to have a lot of matches just like these where people are going to try to keep the scores as close as possible and try to eliminate his opportunities to score and see what he does with that.
So West Virginia gets wins against Kent State and Ohio. They fall to Virginia Tech, and they'll next face Bucknell and Oklahoma here at the WVU Coliseum. That is a week from today. And of course, West Virginia picks up 22-9 wins over Kent State and a 36-3 win over Ohio, and they fall 24-10 to Virginia Tech. So we will be back here at the WVU Coliseum next Saturday. West Virginia taking on Oklahoma and Bucknell. They get 2 wins and a loss today. Thank you for joining us from the WVU Coliseum in Morgantown.